I'm just kidding. I am playing the game. A part is quickly... Mitsukichi, we were okay. We didn't actually go down into the keyboard. There's a highlight of me being scared by a donation. There is a highlight of me being scared witless and spilling tea all over my keyboard. Whoa, there's another one, dude! That is an awesome one. $25 from Anonymous. For more rice and beans and Dr. Pepper, thank you for teaching STEM. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Dude, Anonymous, whoever you are, I appreciate the donation. I really do. And that was a serious donation, dude. That was 25 bucks right there. That was absolutely awesome. I really do appreciate the support. I really do. Anonymous, whoever you are, you know I can figure out who you are, but I'd appreciate it, and I respect the anonymous thing. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for that donation. That was a serious donation. Spill tea now. Spartan. Yes, Outlaw, these can actually land RCS only. These can definitely land RCS only. What do we have in the tanks now? Almost nothing. That is a lot of Dr. Pepper. That's a serious amount of Dr. Pepper. I do need to make a highlight. I actually need some people who can help me do highlights. Dude, Master of Zred, Michael Chartrand, and Ronnie Super Spy. You shouldn't tell people you're a spy. Ronnie Super Spy. Guys, thanks for the follows. Let's do this. EVA at Kerbal. Let go. Again, Anonymous, whoever you are, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Project Inferno. Thanks for the follow. Tote bags. Yeah, no, I know. That is exactly what's going on. That is exactly... And I'm using that spreadshirt thing just as like a concept sort of thing. So, we were talking about targeted landings. Let's do a quick targeted landing. First off, F5 for safety. Let's put all our RCS up into this pod. Actually, I shouldn't need that much. I'll just put about 9, maybe. 9 RCS. That's like, don't use RCS. I don't even know what that word is. 994. That sounds good. We could totally F5 for safety right here, and we could undock. So I was talking about targeted landings. How's this for a targeted landing? Oh, no. SAS. There you go. Seems legit. No! Disabled. Oh man, I totally wanted to do that, but I didn't know the reaction wheel was disabled. That is lame. The other great thing, if you're not so great at landings, these landers are very forgiving. Forgiving. You can totally just do that, and that is a legitimate strategy. Vinyl Scratch 641, thanks for the follow, I appreciate you. Let us do this sort of deal. RCS. Now we don't have much time. We've only got so much RCS. So let's go and dock this thing. Oh, the owl is outside. Mr. Owl. Eek! Too much. Come on, Genvi. You freaking noob. A+ would dock again. Alright. So we've got those guys. He can be refueled, retrofitted now. We've got a couple different landers here. Remember the Die mission. The Die mission. The Duna Ike Explorer. Darth Lazarus was working on the Die. Yeah, it was $25, which is totally awesome. Spaceman Spiff, $25. How's your mom for a target landing? Dude, Quantitas Latalis. My mom is a very classy lady, and I'm lucky to have her. That's how she is for a target landing. Is it fun to see DOS at work? Probably not. Probably not. Did I miss anything in chat? That owl is totally loud right now. Let's see, did I miss any questions? We'll do another targeted landing. I'll do a suicide burn. I will do a suicide burn. I have improved upon your uploads. Alright, I got all that. Here's a question. How do you do a deficient return burn from a polar landing of the moon? How are we on time? 10:10 p.m. Alright, I'll take you guys out to the moon. Let us go to the moon. Tote bags, coffee mugs, t-shirts like PBS, supported by viewers like you. Can you build a Haunebu? Doc Dad, I have no clue what that is. I'm loving the Kerbal X craft file. You uploaded your first ship and you love it. Dude, Faceball, that's awesome. Francis Connor. That's a beer. Does it mean something else? I know it's a beer. It's an awesome name to come into my channel with a beer name. You should donate yourself to me. Wait, that doesn't, not like that though. Assuming you're some sort of sentient beer who's figured out how to communicate. Who's figured out how to communicate. I'm learning to do this with refueling landers for carbonate. I call it witchcraft. Ever play Attack on Titan tribute game? Michael Chartrand, I don't know. I've never. If somebody donates it, I will play any donated game. Can you do a targeted landing on Eve right quick? No, I can't do that right quick. Toss a Kappa in there. Nice stream. Yes, a beer. Francis Connor. Excellent name, then. Let's see what else we have to do landings with. There's a double canoe ship that's landed. There's a double canoe ship that doesn't have a pilot. That's a double canoe ship. This may have a pilot. Let's switch to it. One of these isn't going to have a pilot. Das is hitting on... What are you even talking about? Yes, I'm hitting on viewers because their name is beer. You got me. You got me. I give up. I give up. That's not what we want. What are you? That's a double canoe Mark II. This is our orbital base, right? This is our orbital base. I laughed at that dumb joke more than I should have. Danford, dude, what's up with Danford's face? We need to turn some lights on in this vessel or something. Danford needs some face lighting, because that's scary looking, actually, Danford. Feeling me like dipping down a little bit. Michael Chartrand, scroll the channel down. There is a list of my mods up to date. Just down channel. Das would tap that, comma, beer. That was a question I should have asked. Shh. Look, if I go into a bar and I ask a bartender for a beer, that's not hitting on the bartender. I'm trying to set up a financial transaction. A financial transaction. Can we make a d-orbital base, Das? What does that even mean, Tie-Dye? A d-orbital base. I'm trying to set up a financial transaction. That's all I'm trying to do. All right. Let's do this. Let's go back to the Space Center and find something else to land. I was gonna build something. That'd be interesting. Somebody asked me about shoot balance. Maybe we make a little shoot balance thing. I don't know. Huh. Let's see if there's anything else we need to land. I know I've got another one of those lander things. And let's see if we can't do another targeted landing right there. Drop tank delivery. The SSSSSTO. The Majesty Mark 1B. That thingy. The Narwhal Station. Those crashed thingies. The White October. The Space Dock. Oh, the Space Dock has a craft we could deorbit, I believe. Does the Space Dock have a craft? Let's go check it out. Oops, DOS 2014. What did you say? DUT 2014. Somebody should add that as a quote. Somebody should totally add that as a quote. I'm not hitting on the bartender. I'm just trying to set up a financial transaction. Not doing a station on a suborbital trajectory. All right, the Space Dock, I believe, has a craft attached to it. The lag is real. The question is this the version that has the chutes? Ah, this is the unbalanced version. Interesting. That is the unbalanced version right there. My drunk space flight. I actually don't drink too much. I don't drink. Can you make a hot air balloon? No. Can't make a hot air balloon in stock. It doesn't replicate that. Unfortunately. Alright, we've got that craft, but that is one that's not exactly deorbit worthy. We're not going to deorbit the Majesty there. We're definitely not going to do that. Ferganator, what's going on? It's not personal, it's just beersness. I like that one too. Can I have beer from a tree called root beer? I don't have any of that, unfortunately, right now. Send me a link right here. Evil guy, message me. Message me right now and send it to me. I will definitely not... there you go. Quote 2. Oh, no, Gav, we don't even have to do that anymore. We don't even have to do that anymore. We can use the other bot. We can use the other bot and just do quote and do random quotes and... Dude! Professor M, thank you for the donation. 542. I like that donation number. I like that donation. You are a great teacher and always amusing as well. Keep it up. You will be a Twitch partner soon, I am sure. Dude, Professor M, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the support. It is generous donors like you who keep the KSA space dock in the sky. My hand just got cut off. Also pay my medical bills when I cut my hand off. Look, I'm presenting it. The space dock, ladies and gentlemen. Proudly kept in the sky by supporters like Professor M. Thank you, Professor M, for the donation. I do appreciate it. 42 is awesome as well. Alright. Hey, MS Painting, keep it classy, man. Keep it classy in my chat. I like to make this stuff accessible to kids and younger people. So please definitely keep it classy in my chat. I would appreciate it. Let us continue on here. Cargo drone. Let's switch to the cargo drone. Dude, Antoine Locke. I don't know if you're Spanish or Scottish, but Antoine Locke. Thanks for the follow. And Iron Duke 42. Thank you for the follow as well. Look at all these things. We've got a cargo ship here, apparently. It has a couple drones in it. Oh, that one needs to go on there somewhere. This is not something that needs to be deorbited, though. This is just an orbital cargo ship to carry around user-submitted craft to the Majesties. So that doesn't need to be deorbited, unfortunately. Why does this man not have a sub button? I don't know. We need to crank the Twitch handle faster, I guess. How in the world did I get what into orbit? Oh, in multiple pieces. In multiple pieces. DSE drop tank delivery. Let's check this out. I'm trying to clean up my skies a little bit. After Hours Space Academy. Oh, this is the construction bot. This is the construction bot. We should rename this thing right quick. Rename vessel. This is a probe, and it is the KSA construction bot depot. Demo depot. Depot. Like that. It has a P and a T and an O in it. Construction bot demo. Okay. You can make a hot air balloon with SRBs? What? Not simulating hot air. You can make an SRB balloon. An SRB balloon. That is one of our construction bots. We don't really need to do anything with him right now. Is he good on fuel? Oh, he is jacked up and fueled up. He is good to go. Car alarm. If any of y'all are breaking into my car, please don't do that. The Goss Valdez. Is there anybody here? I'm just looking around trying to find stuff that needs to be deorbited right now. Anything at the Goss Valdez? Not looking like it. Anything in there? No, I don't remember what buttons those are. 6 and 7, maybe? Yeah, the cargo holds here are empty. Oh, except for that little guy. Huh. Well, that needs to go somewhere at some point. Is he full up? Yeah, he is full up. It's like a tour bus where 8 Kerbals can sit in command chairs all around each other. Oh, Skunk Slayer. Das, explain the concept of the super subscriber. Folks, if I was a Twitch partner, and you subscribe to me for 1 month for $4.99, I would actually get $2.50 out of that. So if you donate $5 to me directly, that's like a double super subscription. Dude, that was loud. So for example, Convio here, who apparently just made a PayPal account to donate. Convio, dude, that's awesome. Seriously, love you. First streamer I've watched. You're an awesome guy for doing what you're doing. Hope you can keep doing it. Dude, Convio, thank you so much for that donation. So, to use Convio here is an excellent example. An absolutely excellent example. Convio donated $8. That means, call it $7.50, right? Convio donated $8, $7.50 after the processing fee or whatever. That $7.50 is the same amount that I would get if Convio gave Twitch $15 and subscribed to me for 3 months. Now, we don't get a couple of really awesome things like the super cool emotes and stuff like that, but in terms of what I get in terms of support to keep my stream going, Convio's $8 donation is basically the same as subscribing to me for 3 months. So if you do a direct donation for $2.50, that's the same as subscribing for a month. I call it super subscription, and that's what we're doing. I really do appreciate it. Donating $2.50 directly is the exact same as subscribing to me for $4.99 for a month, because Twitch keeps happening. I get that. Anyways, let us keep on going with this. Dude, again, Convio, you made a PayPal account to donate to me, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. We'll get some emotes at some point. It may take a while. It's Mott John John. Thanks for enrolling, Mott John John. I appreciate you. Let's see here. And a doctor. A brown. A maroon can, you mean. Is there anything at the SSSTO? Let's go find this out. And an angle triangle and a pink triangle and. An F5 for safety. North Star, what's going on, dude? What is shaking? I haven't seen you streaming since a couple days. Have not seen you streaming. That is not a orbital craft. Those are just orbital shuttles. They have chutes on them, but they're not balanced. They're not the greatest to land. I made a pink... That's hilarious. Monkey chicken! Where do you assume I'll get these names from? Lunar Orbiter blueprint. Oh, nice. That's cool. Let's go. My name is a big typo. Are you going for It's Motion John? What is near the J? It's Muon John, maybe? It's Mukan John? I don't know. I did, North Star. I told you I would come by. I did tell you I would come by. Sometimes when you're streaming, when I'm streaming, I can't. But... Dude! Hentai! Thank you for following. I appreciate it. How'd you get those huge solar panels? What huge solar panels? What are you talking about? Huge solar panels. I don't know what you're talking about. Call out that follower. I'm just gonna call him Hentai. Oh look, there's another construction bot there. Let's just put something in orbit. It's not John John. Oh! As opposed to it's Mott John John. Well, you're close. You were close. Let's go ahead. Let's go down to the Space Center. We're gonna do another targeted landing. Somebody asked me how to approach a planet and come into a polar orbit. Come into a polar orbit. Again, I know the name's funny, but keep it classy, guys. Let's go out to the moon. The only solar panels are stock. Yeah, the stock ones. There you go. No, Hentai, you cannot. Keep it classy in my channel and keep it family friendly. It is easy for me to click on things, and I've got friends who can also click. So please keep it classy in my channel. Alright. So let's see here. Do I have my Mooner trainer in here? Keep it classy with a K. Simple docking craft, simple docking 12-pack launcher. What else do we have? Go to moon now, Das. Let's see here. Dude, Cy Young Me, Chris, what's going on? Ah. Evil guy, I will check that in a minute. I hope that was cool. That says DOS intro. What is this? I should just stream this as my intro. What is this even about? I'll have a look at that thing. Act confident and carry a big rocket. Okay. Do I have a YouTube channel, Ronnie? I do. There you go. I am looking for the KSA Mooner Trainer Mark II. Do I have it here? Those are Majesties. There's a Mooner Trainer Mark I. Let's take that one out and see what it's got. Let's take that one out and see what it's got. Oh. Well, why is this the Mark II? This is basically the Mark I. 70, this actually has a little more Delta V. Dude! Asian boy! What's going on, Asian boy? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Does DOS have an intro? That's what we were just talking about. Yes, that is what we were just talking about. And I will look at that thing in detail in a little bit. Let's take this thing to the moon. Mooner Trainer. This is the Mark I, it looks like. And let's put my flag on it. Where is it at? Where's my flag? There it is. Alright. 13mm gaming. It's a serious millimeter. That is a serious millimeter. Did you land on the moon, Albin? Did you land on the moon? That would be interesting if you landed on the moon. But, anyways, let's go ahead and launch this thing out to the moon right now, and I'll show you how to get in a polar orbit around the moon, and then I'll do a targeted landing somewhere at the North Pole. That's what we're going to be doing here. Best way to deal with it, just ignore it, y'all. Just ignore it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this thing to the moon. You orbited it. Oh, well then the next thing, Albin, I'll give you a quick refresher here. We'll land on the moon. Build a lander and land it on the moon. That is another great thing to do. Sigvan, you're not going in. You're not going in. Here's what we're going to do. I am going to go, dude. EM1 Epic, thank you. I appreciate you. Convio. Paging Unseeing Whale. Unseeing Whale. Unseeing Whale. Paging Unseeing Whale. Convio, don't do anything. Don't do anything until Unseeing Whale comes. Unseeing Whale. if Unseeing Whale comes, here's what we're going to do. Unseeing Whale can totally have... You're a cute millimeter. Here's what you're going to do. Convio, don't do anything. There, Unseeing Whale. Awesome. All right, Convio, you are having an issue where you can't click on any buildings in the KSC. Unseeing Whale right here is going to tell you what to try. Unseeing Whale, I don't have the issue, but Convio just said in chat that they've got the lock. So, Unseeing Whale, if you could type in chat what you want Convio to try, what you want to try, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Unseeing Whale will give you some things to do, Convio. DJ, turn it up. Not really right now. Not really right now. If you send me a message, I am not a YouTuber. I don't really know anything about it. I would probably not be the person to ask about setting up a YouTube account. Let's fly some rockets, though. I am reading chat quite a bit. So let us go. Pen lock, throttle up. Schnarf! Sharf. T-Sharf. 2001. I was hoping that was Schnarf. What is going on, Schnarf? How is it going? And Wiseman. Dude, Wiseman, thank you for the follow. We will go ahead and launch this thing in orbit. So, pen lock, throttle up, SAS engage. Ooh, wait a second. This will be hilarious, wouldn't it? The winner is EM1 Epic. You're already in orbit, though. You're already in orbit. You were already in orbit. I've already got you up there somewhere. Don't I, EM1? I'm pretty sure I do. Let's see. Crew roster. Tell me I have... I could have swore I have EM1 somewhere already. Oh, not in this save. You're in the other save. That scroll out, though. Yeah, you're in the other save. There's where we start. New DOS, Kerman. Alright, you're in the other save, aren't you, EM1? You're totally in the other one. Let me try again. I swear. North Star, go ahead and circularize first. You don't gain any Delta V by doing a direct launch. You really don't. You really don't. Nope. Nope, I don't. Are you not in here? I don't even know. Let's just put EM1 Epic in this save. Since you got rolled, let's go with EM1 Epic right here. Outlaw, I don't actually do requests. It's all completely random. It is all completely random. That saves me a lot of trouble, and it saves chat a lot of spam. So if you hang out long enough, you will get on a ship at some point. Let's go ahead and apply that. Let's go to the command pod. Let's get rid of Sigvan. Let's put EM1 Epic Kerman in there. There we go. And we will turn that off. F5 for safety. Throttle up, panel lock, SAS engage, 3, 2, 1, space. So that while we're going up, spin the wheel of misfortune again. Really, North Star, you don't. You don't gain a lot of Delta V. What you gain in the theoretical Delta V, you will lose in course corrections because you can't plot a specific course to the moon. So you may gain something if you're able to plot it exactly from the ground, but you cannot do that. You will lose that Delta V back in course corrections because you can't get an exact direct lunar launch. That is a true statement. So if you could plot it completely from the ground, would you save 1 or 2 Delta V? Maybe, but you can't do that. And being a human, you will actually spend more Delta V trying to do a direct rendezvous with the moon than you will doing an orbital thing. Don't let you down! Oh no, he has no clue what's happening. It's tilting back and forth. It's totally tilting back and forth. So, it's the same sort of thing. It's the same sort of thing. I used to interview programmers, and I'd be like, hey, how would you write me a script? How would you write me a script? 2. Go ahead and scrape an HTML document. We had an old directory, right? For the company, we had an HTML directory. It's hard-coded. It used to be done by a college kid. He can't really do it anymore, right? He can't do it anymore. So we need to scrape this into a database. We need to make it updatable by the secretary. It can't be static HTML anymore. And I'd say, all right, programmer, how would we get this stuff out of this static HTML page and get it into a database? And they'd ask, I'd have them ask me questions. I would have me ask me questions like, oh, well, how many names are in the list? And I'd say, oh, a couple hundred. And they would say, oh, well, is it formatted? And I was like, well, no, it was kind of organically grown over time. Organically grown over time. That's not really how it works. And let me bring this up. The programmer who got the question right would be the programmer who said, I wouldn't write a script, I would hire the secretary to do it. Because even though theoretically you could write a script to do that task, we only needed to do it once. It would cost a lot more to hire a programmer to do that task that would only be used once than it would to just hire a secretary. So sometimes the theoretical best option is not necessarily the best option. Sometimes the theoretical best option is just not the best option, realistically. There you go. Sending that rocket into orbit. So, for all intents and purposes, for all intensive purposes, right, I would totally say that you should not do a direct transport to the moon. I think you should always go into orbit first, because any delta V you gain from a direct descent will be lost in orbital course corrections because you're not able to plot your course correctly. That is what I would say. Let us continue on here, though. There's a very, very slight difference that you will spend more in dealing with atmospheric drag than anything else. You will definitely spend more doing atmospheric drag than anything else. So I would not really worry about that. I would not really worry about that. There we go. Super easy. And I'm just going to continue this burn so that I can get into a nice 85 kilometer orbit. So there's 81, 82, 83, 84, 85. That looks bueno. Let's go ahead and circularize. Into circularize, I can click right there. I can click like that. I can get rid of precise node. And I can actually pull prograde right like this. Until that starts to run away. Once that runs away, I can click and hold. And it'll come back to me. Come on back now. There you go. Got it. And I can pull until I get an 85 by 85 orbit. So just right like 2, 3, 4, 5. 49 by 53. Good enough. Good enough. Let's see here. Alright. I am going to go ahead and do that burn coming up in a minute 27 seconds. It's only going to be a 26-second burn. It's going to cost me 516, and I've got 476 in the tank. That is exactly how this rocket is designed. 516 and 417 in the tank. So let's go ahead and point towards our node there. Since it's a 26-second burn, I am going to half that, and I'm going to make that 13 seconds. So when I make that 13 seconds, that means at T minus 13 seconds, I'm going to light the engine and burn. I am going to light the engine and burn. Like the new chat. Yeah, Draugr totally helped me out. Dude, Jolly Rager. Draugr helped me out with that. Reasonable interplanetary space station. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. North Star with the shameless self-promotion again. With the shameless self-promotion again. You get one mention. You get one mention. Back to my own stream now. Dude, North Star. You're hilarious. You're hilarious. Take it easy. Take it easy. Have fun at your own stream. I'll stop by if you are still streaming when I get there. Let me do the circularization burn. I really do like the Flight Engineer. The fact that it gives you the half burn times and that sort of stuff. I apparently don't have it enabled in this save right now, but that's okay. I may not even know I do have the right version. Let's go ahead and do 26, 13. There you go. And I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm going to finish this burn. If you're interested in seeing someone who has no clue what they're doing play KSP, follow North Star. You can see that I follow North Star. North Star has absolutely no clue how to play this game. It's hilarious. All he does is crash and burn. He has absolutely no concept of orbits or anything like that. So give old North Star a follow. Go to his channel sometimes. And I'm totally kidding. He's actually quite passable. But I have a microphone and a camera, and you're coming over and promoting yourself. Dude, North Star, you know I follow you. You know I follow you. That was a donation. Folks, North Star is perfectly fine to follow. I'd love to help North Star grow their stream. So go ahead and follow North Star. And let me check on what that donation was. Let me check on what that donation was. $250! No Kerbals left behind. Send a wolf into space instead. Sith Wizard, next time I launch a rocket, Fluffy will be the pilot. And we'll put Fluffy into a deep space pod and we'll leave it there. Forever. Sith Wizard, thank you for the donation. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I'm roughly circular. That's close enough. What is this time to Apoaps wiggling around? Here is why interplanetary and back. It's reusable completely. Most of my space stations could do that. Most of my space stations could do that. Poor Laika. No, poor Laika. Yes, I'm going to send Fluffy the wolf into orbit with no food and water and let her burn up. Actually, let her corpse burn up in re-entry because she'll die. I'm going to put Fluffy in a game with life support. I'm going to remove all the life support from the pod, and I am going to let Fluffy die a frozen, horrible death in orbit. And then when she lands, I'll cut her up on a leader. Anyways, let's go to the moon. Let's go to the moon. To get to the moon. Oh, no way. Is it time to go to the moon right now? Oh, it already rose. That's okay. Here's what we do to get to the moon. It's a little dirty orbit. But let's go ahead and minimize some mods. And let me show you how to transfer to the moon. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can do. Dude, Unseeing, I hope you got worked out. I wasn't really following that conversation, but I hope y'all are able to get something worked out. I didn't get the mug, but I saw that somebody did. Yeah, good deal, Unseeing Will. Thank you so much. Hang out here anytime. Fluffy is elite. He doesn't need life support. Patadre. I am totally gonna launch Fluffy in an unmanned, unpowered, cold, dark pod. Cold, dark pod. You wouldn't have to waste firewood. Use the kethane part to turn it into fuel. Alright, I'm gonna do a mooner transfer. Chat, y'all are having fun. I'm having fun. Let's set the moon. Let's set the moon as the target here, okay? What I want to do to get to the moon. I'm going to click on my orbit somewhere on the backside. You see how the moon is there, Kerbal is here, and my node, my maneuver node that I put is right there. See how that works? That's actually pretty cool. What I want to do next is pull prograde on that maneuver node, just like that, until I get it right up to the moon's orbit. Like that. Dish. Let's find out. Oh, that's pretty close. Let's do a little bit more. Alright, that's good. Yeah, that's okay. Meh. That's good too. Man, that ice Fluffy is titanium. No, I cuddled with Fluffy. I totally cuddled with Fluffy last night, and Fluffy was quite cold and dead because I stabbed it with a knife. Actually, a crowbar. Stabbed Fluffy with a crowbar. Anyways, now that I've got that apoapse of this just up there around the moon, it doesn't have to be exact. It's not rocket science. It's actually orbital mechanics. What you can do is grab a hold of the node, and you see how that node turns white? You see how the center turns white? When I grab a hold of the node, I can drag it. And what I want to do is drag this node around until it touches the moon. You see this up here? Position, that's the target position at closest approach. This is the closest approach. Look at this. The more I pull this around, the closer and closer I get those two things. In fact, I can actually get a very nice mooner encounter. Right like that. Oh, how close was that, though? That is a wacky mooner encounter right there. Hang on a second. I gotta see what that one looks like. Yes! The orbital, the infamous DOS orbital curlicue. That looks totally legitimate. That's how NASA does it. Actually, that is really close to how NASA does it. But I would need some more Delta V because that is a gravity slingshot maneuver. That is not a free return trajectory. That would almost be a figure eight around the moon. But it is not. It is not a figure eight around the moon. So let's do this. I said that I was going to be coming in polar, so I don't really need a periapse or an apoapse. I just need to hit the moon. Like that. So, I've got myself coming into the moon right like that. And I can actually click on the moon. And I can actually focus the view on the moon. And I can see that I am basically going to hit the moon. Wow, that would be great for a suicide burn. You broke Fluffy's skull with a crowbar. That's exactly. Half-Life 3 Long Dark crossover confirmed for KSP 9.0. Kuju, man, that's hilarious. Half-Life 3 Long Dark crossover. Alright. This would be great to demonstrate two things. When I get into the moon's sphere of influence, I will show you what this will be great to demonstrate. So, this is a mooner encounter. In fact, it is a mooner impact. I am going to fly straight up to the moon and run into it. Let us go and plot the burn. It's going to be the 1 minute 54 second burn. You can see there, 1 minute 52 seconds. Not so great, actually. I will do the suicide burn first, I think. And then I will do the polar rendezvous, the polar encounter. So let's just go ahead and set an alarm here. I'm going to add an alarm. I'm going to put it about a minute out. I'm going to look at Kerbal Engineer. Where you at, Kerbal Engineer? I'm going to edit my vessel. Look at this. I'm going to put some node information in there from the... Is it orbital or is it vessel? Yes. Yes. Maneuver node half burn time. Install. Maneuver node Delta V total. I don't really care about those. Maneuver node time to maneuver burn. There we go. Like that. Excelente. F3 before the suicide burn. Yes. I will totally F3 before the suicide burn, Cybertech. I've been practicing enough. I'm actually pretty confident that I can get it done. My keyboard is like a bit of a slant. F3 for safety. Yes, I haven't died yet. Okay, it's F3 to confirm that you haven't died yet. Remember to F5 in chat. Let's go ahead and fast forward around here. While I drink. Timeout, Sith Wizard. On your donation, Sith Wizard. I just spit all over my monitor trying to say your name. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Sith Wizard. In your donation message, you said, no Kerbal left behind, send a wolf into space instead. In fact, I think you were asking me to send all the Kerbals into space. Because no Kerbal left behind would mean that all the Kerbals get sent into space. Not sending a wolf instead. Oh my gosh. Good times. Good times. Off to make dinner. Fiance says hi. Your fiance says hi. I thought you said finances. I was like, your finances say hi? Alt F4 for safety. My fiance says hi and loves learning from your stream. Dude, Notopure, thank you for that. I hope you have a terrific dinner. I hope your fiance learned some stuff. I hope you learned some stuff. I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We're going to need a bigger ship. Or a bigger boat. We're going to need a bigger boat if we want to take all the Kerbals. Alright. Dude, DST dude, I've already done that. The Majesty class interstellar cruise ship carries 127 Kerbals to orbit direct from the surface of Kerbin. Can you do a Russian accent throughout the stream? If there's like a Mir deorbit simulation anniversary or something like that. The entire Kerbal battle fleet. I don't know if I can make it through a regular stream. There's another donation. Nightmare NVS. Since I am watching you a month now, I must say pretty good job, sir. By the way, Das, drink Das. Dude, Nightmare, thank you for the donation. Cheers to you with my McDonald's Go. Totally filled with Dr. Pepper. Scout's honor. Scout's honor. Live long and prosper. Whatever. Dude, Nightmare NVG. NVG NSV or something like that, right? Let me look again. NVS. I always think that it's night vision goggles. Every time I see your name, I'm like, oh, night vision goggles. Nightmare and night vision goggles. That would be cool. But thank you again for the donation. I do appreciate it. Watching you months, doing a pretty good job. Drink, Das, drink. Cheers. Nightmare. I appreciate you. We should have our fine moon encounter now. That looks fantastic. Let us burn a little bit more. And pop. Look at that. Pop, pop, pop. Oh my gosh, my orbit almost touches itself. Keep it classy. Anyways, there we go. We're going straight down towards that nonsense. That is what we want to do. You need to give these people lessons on how to scare DOS. You need the sleeps. Be well and enjoy. Awesome stream. Rion Wolf or R Ion Wolf. It's either a right-handed Ion Wolf or it's Ryan Wolf. Thank you for hanging out, Ryan. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you. Lieutenant Haas, you should look at your encounter or your trajectory and see how close it is. You can almost never burn exactly what the node says. So I cleaned it up because I wanted to come straight down and make this look like this. It's really just kind of a personal preference sort of thing, right? So, Ion Wolf. What's the R for, though? Ion Wolf? What is the R for? I would have motioned for a quote number 3. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's set an alarm right here. Let's add an alarm for the SOI change. That's coming up in 5 hours. It's basically a lunar impact right now because our orbit terminally intercepts the moon. It's like, welcome to the moon. Population, your craft, at least in little tiny pieces. Oh, Ryan comes from Orion. Oh, okay. Orion Wolf. Have you ever read the Orion series of books by Ben Bova? Where Orion is actually used to use Orion. Everybody started doing it. 20 Orions got boring. Have you ever read the Orion series by Ben Bova, where Orion is actually a fish, like a mythical character who is actually created by like a super race of aliens, and he gets sent through time to clean up different historical events. It's like they're trying to mess with time, and the bad guys are trying to mess with time, and the good guys are trying to fix time, and Orion is on the side of the good guys trying to keep time fixed, right? And so it's really awesome because he's the one who actually pulls out King Arthur's sword. And he's the one who teaches Genghis Khan the military tactics. And he's the one who does like all these different historical things all throughout history. It's actually one guy who's a time traveler sent back and forth by these super alien people who are actually ascended humans, basically. But it's a really awesome series. It is a really awesome series. Little Prince, it's about a dude on an asteroid. Have I read The Little Prince? No. Is Unseeing Whale still here? Is Unseeing Whale still here? Rice Linky, that's a good quote. Welcome to the moon, population, your ship, at least in pieces. Theater, it is. It's a great series of books. There's so many awesome things in it. There are so many awesome things in it. I'm about to put you people in speed shakes. He's Forrest Gump. Yeah, he's basically like a Forrest Gump story, except he's aliens. He's moved around by aliens. Skunked has been watching too much Stargate. All right. Let's get this done. Let's go ahead and time warp out to the alarm clock thingy. Ringo. 1 hour. There we go. I should just warp through the SOI. Who even cares? At this rate? Come on, switch for me. There you go. F5 right here for safety. F5 right here for safety. The lock thing says KS where it isn't application selected. I also sent the email. What should I do? The lock thing says KSP application. Oh, you're talking. Never mind. No, you're not permitted to display quotes. Dude, Biohazard, thank you for the follow. I will give you a double shout out, Biohazard, because I cleaned up a mess by clicking on a single button. I don't know what to tell you, but Biohazard 457, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you. So we've got two things to do from this. We've got two things to do. I have F5 for safety. Confirm that? Confirm it's over that way? Yeah, I just saw it say that. Okay. And I am going to do a suicide burn. Let's see if I've got my suicidal burn calculator going here. I do. F5 bot wrecked me. I'm not hitting on the bartender. I'm trying to set up a financial transaction. Good times. Good times. All right. Somebody write down that other one. Welcome to the moon, population, your ship. Probably safest just to gun it. The bounce should keep you alive. What? Let's see what we've got here. The first thing that I'm going to do for this landing is called a suicide burn. Some people asked about it, so I will go ahead and do a suicide burn. In Kerbal Engineer, it's actually got a suicide burn calculator. The calculator is actually quite accurate, as long as you understand what the numbers mean and understand how to do it. You don't just go full throttle. You actually have to feather it and keep one number near another number. That's how we do it. So to begin, I am going to do a suicide burn. Faceball, get some sleep, yo. Get some sleep, and thank you as always for hanging out. So I am going to turn around backwards like this. I'm going to point retrograde. Retrograde 0. Warp through the entire moon. That's what all the cool kids are doing. I'm going to try to do a suicide burn. Why is there green light on my ship? I'm confused as to what's going on with that part. It was selected or highlighted or something. That's weird. I've never seen that happen before. Anyways. Alright. So, we are going to go ahead and go towards the moon. Like this. Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, buddy. Straight towards the moon. I'm going to land in that crater, aren't I? Whoa! Whoa! Did I miss it? Did I already miss it? Oh, no, I've warped too fast. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see here. Copandasaur, dude, what's shaking? Let's see if we can save it. I don't believe that we can. We're going to have to burn, burn, burn all day long. Burn, burn, burn while we sing this song. No, I think we're going to die. I warped too far. It happens. It happens. It totally happens. Stage! And that's why we call it a suicide burn. Because I'm dead. Luckily, I F5 for safety. I was playing around a little bit. I warped too far. That is how we kill whoever was in that pod. I don't even remember anymore. Bring destruction with Russian accent. That's actually not that great. I have to really get into it. Alright, that is why we did this. Who died? Somebody died. Who died? Epic won! EM1 Epic! There are many copies, and they have a button called F9. So let's go ahead. Ah, yes, let's go ahead and F9 for reincarnation. Gravity wins again. I didn't let you down. Oh, no, I did let you down, EM1 Epic. I seriously let you down. I seriously let you down, I'm not gonna lie. What can you do, though? Seaward Splash Zone, what? Oh my gosh. Oh, come on! We do that on occasion. I gotta keep y'all thinking. Let's try it again. Let's go ahead and time warp. And I have to watch this. And when this suicide burn distance gets to 0, I was watching the moon and not the number. I need to watch the number there. When that number gets to 0, I need to light my engines and burn, baby, burn. As opposed to cry, baby, cry. Make your mother sigh. So there's 14, 13, 13, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4. Okay, there we go. That's a little faster. And we are accelerating towards the moon. Apparently someone heard that there were whales there. Little do they know there aren't. 700 meters. Or 6 kilometers, actually. 650. 600 kilometers. 550. 500 kilometers. 450. 450 kilometers. 350. Come on. 300 kilometers. I don't even say that right. I would be bad mission control. 250. 200. 150. 100. 50. I'm going to slow it on down now. And when this number right here gets to 0, I am going to slam on the gas. I am going to slam on the gas. So there's 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61. 61 kilometers. It's too much fun. Track! Oh my god, it's Dersh. You should put an R in there, Dersh. 55, 54, 53. Evening, Darth Andrea, what's shaking? What is shaking Darth Andrea? 49, 48. Let's go faster than this. 47. I gotta click in there. I'm doing a suicide burn. Sorry. Too busy suicide burning. Can't check chat right now. There's 30. 25. Do I hear 20? There's 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 20, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. 1,000, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Burn, burn, burn. Right there, like that. And what I want to do now is feather my throttle such that this number stays right around 100. Definitely north of negative. If it's negative, that means that your suicide burn will end in the ground. That's something we try not to do here on Kerbal Space Academy. That is something we try not to do. So I'm going to keep feathering this throttle, trying to keep the suicide burn number in the ground, or just north of it. Actually, I'm going to need a little bit more because I'm going to have a stage separation in here. Yeah, Darth Andrea, thank you for the host. I saw that. So there's 200. I'm going to try to keep it right around here because I'm going to have to separate the stage. See, I've got 5, 5. I've got 1, 5 in the tank, and I've got 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 2 that I actually have to spend for this. I'm going to have to burn more than that. You can't let that number get too low, or you will never recover. You will not recover if that number gets too low. So there's 100, buck 20, buck 50, 60, 70. There we go. Now we're at 1,000 meters, so we can actually come way down and let it drop a lot. We can actually put our gear down as well. 800, 700, 600, 500, 400, 300. It looks like I'm gonna die, doesn't it? 200, 100, 90, 80, 70. There was that explosion. Burn, 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 burn. 40, 50. Come on, burn more than that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Burn more, burn more. The stage separation got me. Did it, did it, did it. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Seems legit. Oh, wait. I can still land it upright. Wait, wait, wait. No, not that way. Not that way. Oh, my engines. My engines. No one's going to be coming to the yard. The stage separation got me. I delayed too long at the stage separation, and I was so close to. If it weren't for you meddling kids. We could totally do some sweet, sweet Oof. Oh, man. Dang-o. Let's point downhill. That's always a thing. Let's retract the gear. That's also a thing. Come on, gear. So close. Ow! My engines. It wasn't the landing gear. It wasn't the landing gear. It was definitely the engine. Oh, why are you too heavy to stand up? Come on now. Well then. Landing accomplished. We'll just land you like this if you don't want to go right side up. We will land you on your little head. Like that. Heaven forbid physics turns off. Broke that landing gear. Unseeing Will, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. No, I messed it up, Omega Sentai, because I hesitated. When the stage burned, I hesitated. If I hadn't staged, I would have totally been good if I didn't have to stage halfway through. In fact, if I ditched that stage before, EVA home. You can't EVA home from the surface of the moon. But anyways, since his mooner career, does impact strength stack? If a cubic has 10 and you put 3 of them, can you land at 30 millis? Not exactly. Not exactly. They don't exactly stack because there's also length between. There's structural integrity between the parts, and the parts can actually break off of each other. So it doesn't exactly mean that you get 30 plus 30 or 10 plus 10 plus 10. So anyways, artwork. What? What did you do? Put a KSA logo on a freaking Star Destroyer? I don't see it. How does that have anything to do with KSA? Anyways, seems legit. Right here. He can totally... Now we're going to drill into the moon. Oh, I'm actually walking down the surface of the moon. Mooner drill engaged. This isn't working. Apparently parachutes are not sharp enough to drill into the surface of the moon. You can totally walk downhill, though, apparently. Mission, complete? What I need to do is get EM1 Epic to balance on his head. I should totally get EM1 Epic to balance on his head. Let's do it one more time. And this time I will add more padding in, because I went negative whenever I had to stage. I was totally trying to drill into the moon. I went negative because I took too long to stage. And basically I need to go full throttle at the time I stage. I definitely let it... Where's the cardboard? Ah, yes. Alright, there's the moon. Let's give it one more old college try here. I will go ahead and time warp. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 1, 9, 8, 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, 200. We gotta get closer. 198, 5, 1, 0. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 14, 13. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. Can you blow up Kerbal? No, you cannot. It used to be that if you rammed enough structural segments into Kerbal at a high enough velocity, the game would crash. That was called destroying Kerbal. However, no more. Yeah, I used time to go up to 100 thrust? Maybe so. Oops, I'm supposed to be burning, by the way. I'm not going to read chat. No, it wasn't that. It's that I hesitated, and then I cut it too close at the end. And it's also very difficult. Do you see how I'm landing between these two things? I'm trying to land on that ridge, or at one edge of the ridge, and that makes a huge difference. That does make an absolutely huge difference. Anyways, let's just go ahead and set that to 100 again. Let's set it to 100 again. There we go. And we're going to ditch this stage. We could actually probably put the gear down right now. So let's go ahead and do that. That's going negative. We don't want that, so I'm going to throttle it up. And this stage runs out, and I'm going to instantly go to the next stage. Let's see here. I can't let it get as low as it did, and it's confused because it's a sharp slope down there, right? But there's 700, 600, 500, 400, 300. Come on, girly. 200. All right on there. Ooh, that explosion, though. 100. That's good. That's what we need right there. Should be good this time. Doesn't look like it, but we should be good this time. It looks like I'm going to die, doesn't it? If your suicide burn is working... You've probably got it correct. Ah, shucks. I was a little bit too conservative there. Too conservative. You know I could land it down below me. Why don't we go land over there instead? I didn't fix this earlier. I apologize. There we go. Alright. Yes, too conservative that time. Epic fail because of pressure. Not really. It's actually because we're coming in at such a hard impact right here on these slopes. On these direct slopes like this, it makes it very difficult to do the suicide burn calculation. If MechJeb was on a very sharp slope like that, I would not expect it to be very accurate either. Anyways, just flying along. Just flying along. We were talking about doing targeted landings. Why don't we do a targeted landing? That looks like a good place. Well, buddy! Ouch! Jeez! That's what I get for trying to land on these slopity surfaces. Come on, landing gear! Live! As the landing gear pirouettes down. Oh, come on, landing gear. Good place indeed, right? I was totally going to land it on that peak, and then I flipped it over too much. Find the arch? We could find the arch. That looks like a good place to die. Must drive in the morning. LT Haas, take it easy. Good deal. Good deal. We're having too much fun. We are having a lot of fun. I was trying to land on that pointy McPointerson there. If I deflect my trajectory down to this flat plane, it's just, we're coming in on this, and the suicide burn calculation is not as accurate when it's on a very hardcore slope like that. Dude, what's up, Kamuchi? How's it going? Where was Kamuchi at? Yeah, there we go. Time to play games. Awesome stream as always. Need to edit the vid anymore. Let me know. Thank you, Halo Killer. I will check it out after the stream, and I do appreciate you. Thank you very much. There's KSP Kamuchi. Landing gear. No! Too much fun confirmed. I'll do it one more time. I will do it one more time. And I'm actually going to, oh, brother. That's what I see on my screen. Wah, 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 wah. Didn't work. I crashed so hard, I crashed the entire game. That's how I do it. I crashed so hard, I not only destroyed the craft, I crashed the entire game. Oh, time to enable D-Pack. Oh wow, I already started it without enabling D-Pack. That was my bad. That was my bad. That's okay. GG, you didn't blow up the game. Or you didn't just blow up the ship. You blew up the game. Now that's a crash landing. The insane hoodlum, dude. Welcome to the stream, insane hoodlum. Don't recognize your name, but you've been watching for 14 hours. Wow, 14 hours, insane. Thank you for watching for that long. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. How's your PC build going, Cam? Is your PC build in the small shed that you call a computer case? You can fit like 10 computers in there. I don't even understand. You could also put in a mini fridge. You could actually put the computer inside of a mini fridge. Has anybody done that? That can't be power sensitive, but I bet you somebody's built a computer in a mini fridge. Somebody has definitely built a computer in a mini fridge. Start game. Getting wrecked. Yeah, it's shortened, but because of the internet. Alright, it was in this save. It was continue. Wait, that craft is hurtling towards the moon right now. Cybertech's cheating. Condensation. Oh, condensation becomes an issue. Interesting. Interesting. If you could dry it out and not put any humidity in there, Would that fix it? Could you just, like, seal it? OMG. Cybertech hype. Wait, what did we just miss? Whoa! Halo Killer. Awesome stream. Hope you can partner with Twitch soon. Until then, I hope this will do. Dude, Halo Killer, I appreciate the double super subscription there. That's the same as subscribing to me for 2 months. Thank you so much, Halo Killer. I do appreciate the donation. I really do. I mean, I always feel like I can't say enough, you know, but I really do appreciate those donations. It's not like I'm just like, oh, $5, whoopity-doo. No way. They add up over the course of the stream. If everybody watching the stream right now donated $2.50, I would have money. I would totally have money. But I really do appreciate it, and I feel like I can never say enough. So I do appreciate it, Halo. Thank you for that. Thank you very much for that. And I am going to crash into the moon if I'm not careful again. I am definitely going to crash into the moon if I am not careful. So let's not do that. Easily odd. In a freezer chest filled with mineral oil. Wow. That's actually pretty nuts. Mostly for cooling issues. Interesting. The mineral oil would work, wouldn't it? That is actually really interesting. Huh. What's up, dermatologist? How's it going? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I want to land someplace different than I've been landing. Probably not that way. Let's deflect my orbit a little bit. Insulate it like you do with LN2 overclocking. I don't even know what that means. Bama Medic! Dude, Bama Medic, did you have your babies? Because you were supposed to be having babies, multiple babies, and you're telling me right there, been taking care of some twins. Dude, Bama Medic, congratulations. You're never gonna sleep again. Congratulations, Bama. Dude, you do not have to apologize for not watching the stream if what you are doing is taking care of newborn twins. That is totally a thing that you can do, and you do not have to apologize for, good sir. Thank you so much for coming back and saying hi. Give my best regards to your family, your wife, and your newborn twins. Thank you so much for coming over and hanging out with us. Dude, Bama Medic, that is absolutely amazing. I mean, if you want to talk about it, how did it go? Did everything go fine? Excellent. Seems legit. Oh, liquid nitrogen, I gotcha. Seems legit. I love it. Dude, Bama Medic, that is awesome. Let me point at the sky here. Been taking care of some twins. Dude, that is really freaking cool. Your life is going to be very much different now. Very much different now. Hopefully, you will bring them over before they're even able to eat on their own, while they're still working on the neck muscles and they're like doing the whole neck thing. Bring them over, have them watch the stream, and they can actually work out their neck muscles by watching the stream. 2 birds, 1 stone. Just put them in front of the computer and let babysitter Das take care of them. Remember, it is family friendly, plus they wouldn't understand anyways. Oh my gosh. There you go. Thank you guys, and Das, they're early but perfect. Dude, Bama Medic, that is outstanding. They probably could not be in better hands. Definitely could not be in better hands. I am very proud of you. I don't know what else to say. Dude, that's awesome. Let's, in your honor, let's do a suicide burn. That actually doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That makes no sense whatsoever. These babies will look like Bill Kerman during her entry. No, it is not. It is not uploaded yet. She had a section that was small and completely healthy. Do miss the stream, though. Dude, Bama, that is good. The first word would be Kerbal. Kerbal. Did you hear? Oh, man. But y'all are good to go, it sounds like. They're completely healthy. They're a little bit small. Dude, they couldn't be in better hands, Bama Medic. Thanks for coming by. Somebody give him a congratulations. A good job, cadet. You have successfully procreated. You have successfully procreated. Thank you for the mission report. 50, 40. Oh my gosh, who was that? I'm doing a suicide burn here. Quick, quick. 15. Janice Elvron, you already donated once. You're not allowed to donate again. Get yourself some pizza, man. It fuels your engine. Think that totals up my donations to be $50. Janice, dude, you don't have to do that. You already donated once tonight. And then you donated more tonight. In the middle of me doing a suicide burn, you're trying to make me die. Janice, I really do appreciate that. I really do appreciate the second donation there. That's, what, $20 on the evening, man? Oh my Yes, that's 20 bucks on the evening. That's like 10 months. Freaking 10 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Janice, again. I will crash this rocket in your name, good sir. Not really. I'm going to try not to crash it. Oh, buddy. Is that another crater I'm going down into? 2 more junior cadets. Yeah, you did. I think you were pretty close. Janice Elveron. Elveron is the name. Alright, back to the whole suicide bird thing. Am I coming down on a freaking slope again? This would be easier to do at Minmus. There we go. Alright. Hey, look, it was 1337. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. What was that? Hellion! Suicide burn hype! Dude, Hellion, thank you! Suicide burn hype indeed, good friend. Look at this, I think we got this one, y'all. I think we got this one. 56, 55, 54. Look at this, it looks like you're gonna die, but don't worry. And don't you fret. And don't you frown. I suicide burned on the way back down. I suicide burned on the way back. So close! Down! And then I got my rocket on the ground. Ho hee ha ha. No 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 no! Whoa whoa! Too many donations. Losing it. Dude, Jerkidos with the donation. Das drink. Cheers, Jerkidos or Jerkidos or Jerkidose or however you say that name. I still don't know, but I like saying it because it's on a donation. EM1 Epic. Good job, Cadet. You didn't die on your 3rd Cylon life. Oh my... Almost! It was so close. You almost got me. I wanted to look, and then I didn't look, and I wanted to look. Oh my gosh. The overlay, Dark Timber, it really does look really good. Nice craft, Agitated Pancake. You can download it. It's the KSA Mooner Trainer. You can get it from the craft link if you would like to fly it. Welcome to Kerbal Space Academy. I'm trying to spill tea again. High 5 landing distraction donations. I should keep doing these landings, and you guys can keep trying to mess me up. Guys, Jerkidos, Helion, I appreciate y'all. Janice Elveron again with the double donation this evening. I come back and Das has Dr. Pepper. Dude, Bama, I do. It is in a cup from McDonald's because I did not feel like going into anything today. Oh, man, Bama Medic, do you have a tablet or something? You know what we should do? Mad Monster, what's up? Wait a second. Wait a second. You know what we should do? Hang on. Bama Medic, dude, tonight I will put some together. Where's another one? Sith Wizard, hungry, cause I'm hungry like the wolf. Sith Wizard, thank you again for that donation. I appreciate that one. Hungry like the wolf, drink das drink. Before the other awesome donation, I was gonna say, Bama Medic, dude, I am working on shirt designs right there. Kerbal Space Academy spreadshirt, right? I'm working on some shirt designs. I've actually got onesies. I can put logos on onesies. I can give your twins official Kerbal Space Academy onesies. There's another one. Oh my gosh. Hopefully this will give you some inspiration to upload the video that led to this donation. Eve mission landing for the win. Goldie, I will get that uploaded. I'll try Twitch again. Twitch uploads to YouTube were totally busted. They were totally busted for a while. What? I don't even know what to say. Too many red things came. Goldie, thank you for that $15 donations. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. That is absolutely awesome of you. And I will get that Eve mission. I went to upload all my stuff, and the uploads were broken. Bite some food or something. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. This is shaping up to be a very successful evening. I really do appreciate y'all. I still have more to do here at Kerbal Space Academy. Next launch, put the Bama Medic twins into space. I'll message you. Then I'll upload some pins going in the onesies. Nice! Dude, Bama Medic, I've got a lot of different shirt designs, so I'll get some of the shirt designs done, and then you can choose which ones you want. But we're definitely going to be doing some shirts, and People are trying to make you rich. People are trying to pay my bills right now. Because this is just like any other job. You spend time doing it, you got to make money doing it. You spend time doing it, you got to make money doing it, or else you can't do it, right? And I really do appreciate the donations. Have you made a base on another planet? Pat Fam, absolutely. I have made bases on other planets. I've got this guy done. Love the shirts and the coffee mug. Please, guys, don't buy those yet, by the way. They're still a work in progress. I was just kind of showing off what it would look like. I've got a lot more stuff to do. EM1 Epic, get some sleep. Get some sleep. Let me do this. EM1 Epic had a successful landing here. The last thing that I'm going to do... exclamation point donate. What? Angry triangle mud for the win. I'll totally make a Fluffy crossover mug or something, too. Like one that has a Kerbal and then Fluffy appears behind it when it changes color when it gets hot or something. That would be cool. Anyways, I am going to F9. That was a successful suicide burn. We were able to land EM1 Epic on the surface of the moon successfully. I am going to F9 because I had a question earlier. Someone asked me, if I'm approaching a planet, how do I get into a polar orbit? How do I get into a polar orbit? So I am going to F9. Jacob Dog, not yet. Don't buy them yet. I was just kind of showing them off. I was just showing off those things. I've got a lot of other ideas. I showed them off earlier, and I thought it would be amazing. We will totally get Bama Medics Twins some KSA onesies. How many kins do you have or planned? I don't know how many I have planned. I currently have one. I would like some more at some point. But I gotta figure that out. I do gotta figure that out. But right now I have one kid. Let's see here. I need to... Again, please don't buy those shirts yet. They are works in progress, and they are not complete. They are not ready yet. Let's say that I was approaching this planet. The Angry Pink Triangle shirt or riot. Let's say that I was approaching this planet, and I wanted to come into a polar orbit. Right now I'm going to hit it. If I wanted to... Dude, Artek, you're not even kidding. You're not even kidding. F5 for safety. That's actually a pretty good design. Can you mail me that link, Moshnak? Could you please Twitch message me that? Please Twitch message me those. Twins need food. Go get it done, Bama Medic. Go get it done, dude. Congratulations again. Moshnak, could you please Twitch message me that? Because that looks amazing. That is really cool. F5 for safety. You're so much better than me. Oh my gosh. Buy the KSA version now. It's going to be vintage. I don't know what the shipping is like. I haven't set any of that stuff up, really. Search are not ready for human consumption. Let me do this. We were talking about getting into a polar orbiter on this planet. I am currently approaching the planet. Happy Triangle lies in this situation. Sith Wizard! Bad Sith Wizard. I need a piece of paper to roll up and slap you with. Bad Sith Wizard. Multiple donations in one evening. Towards a Das Kerman help desk phone line. What can I say? I am in a good mood after the hot little... What? Family friendly. I'm glad you had a good Christian date. Where you went out and she wore a long neck, turtleneck, fluffy sweater, and you dropped her off at her front door at the evening. Sith Wizard. Thank you for the donation, man. Towards a Das Kerman help desk phone line. That would be awesome. Bad Sith Wizard. No. No. Yeah, if you donated, then you're a super subscriber. Oh, and then you pull out that quote. Sith Wizard, thank you for spending that on me instead of spending it on the other things that you usually do it. I am not normal. Ooh, the anti-normal symbol with the word below it saying I am not normal. Tracker, I'm going to copy paste that one. No, I need to get into a polar orbit. For the love of Kraken, I need to get into a polar orbit. Oh my gosh. Get the squirt bottle. I need to get into a polar orbit. That is a good one. That is a good one. Notice here how Pink Triangle lies. If I want to get into a polar orbit, family friendly. Keep it family friendly. I did it on the fly. I did it on the fly. All right. Here's what we're doing. Normal is a setting on a washing machine. Convio, me again with a bit more, balancing my bank account. Night, night. Oh my gosh. Convio, thank you for the 1 month subscription extension. I do appreciate it, Convio. Oh my gosh. What does it take to get on the epic super subscriber list? Quite a bit of money. Quite a bit of money. Basically, how do I say it? Well, it's $100. That's what it is. Notice how the peppy pink triangle lies here. Spiteful pink triangle. Incorrect pink triangle. Goldie, you're not kidding. We are having a very successful stream. We are having an absolutely successful stream. Dude, Convio, again, get some sleep. Thank you so much. That is not the way I wanted to burn. I actually want to point north. I wanted to point north. So I'm going to orient myself using the nav ball, not the triangles. Notice in this case how angry pink triangle is actually going to bend me north. Watch. I'm trying to get into a polar orbit. Here's how I do it. Hey, zoom in. All right. I'm going to burn. I'm pointing north. That means I'm going to burn to the north. Yeah. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to come in over the North Pole. I'm going to go ahead and burn up like that. Do you see how angry triangle lied? It is now radial out. That is because it is becoming a polar orbit quite rapidly. And look at what's happening. Do you see how I'm bending that orbit? And I'm bending it to go up above the pole. All I'm doing is applying minuscule amounts of delta V. This is just a very small amount of delta V. It's probably going to be 10 or 20 delta V to this radial out setup because it's a polar orbit. And I am continuing to apply this delta V until I get this shenanigan right here. Bring! Right like that. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Let's just go up to 10, 9, 10. And that right there is how you approach a planet in a polar orbit. Once you come on your approach, you can use a combination of normal, anti-normal, and radial out to bend your orbit just like that. And that just made sense in my head, right? I wanted to go over the top of the planet, so I pointed my engine down, right, relative to the planet's pole. I pointed my nose north, and I pointed my engine down, and I bent that trajectory up just a little bit. That is all I did. That is all I did. I just bent it up just a little bit, and in bending my orbit up just a little bit, I was able to come into a north polar orbit, just like that. So you could do a retrograde orbit that way. You could do a prograde orbit. You could come on over the south pole. You could come in at a 45-degree inclination. Everything that's happening here is something that I can control. Let's look at some other stuff. If I wanted to come in on the side, watch this. I could come over here to pink triangle. And if I burned pink triangle, that's going to deflect my orbit this way a little bit. Watch what happens when I deflect my orbit to the left. It is here. If I deflect my orbit to the left, look at how my inclination changes. Do you see how I start coming around the planet at an inclined orbit? If I wanted to, I could come into the planet at a 45-degree angle. This would be useful for setting up satellite networks. Watch, make sure you follow the pink triangle. It's very happy. It wants your company. Stay with it. Keep following it around. And I can come in at a 45-degree angle if I want. See how that works? Right like that. What's my inclination? 136, that's the same as 90 plus 46, right? That is exactly what's going on. Vinyl Scratch, get some sleep. I don't science, Jacob Dog. I'm sorry. Ah, yes. Yeah, I build my own computers. I totally build my own computers. I'm actually working on building a second computer for streaming right now so that I have more computer to play KSP with, and then I'll have a separate computer to actually do the streaming, the encoding, and the transmitting, and that sort of stuff. That is what I'm currently working towards, a second streaming computer. Manihack! Thanks for the follow, Manihack. I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, and I'll give you an extra shout-out, Manihack. Because right now my thingy is turned off. But I do appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. Follow the pink triangle. It's happy. It wants your company. Oh, brother. Any questions while I approach this planet? Any questions on how I can go into different orbital trajectories around the planet? I could now... I could now come around and I could burn angry pink triangle and I could correct this change I just made. If I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that. Look at this. DDX Monkey, thank you for the follow, DDX. I appreciate you. Headed to bed, drink, drink. So let's go ahead and let us burn angry pink triangle and look at how it corrects the change I made. We were at 331. Let's see how much delta V it cost me to correct this. Follow the angry pink triangle. You got to keep an eye on angry pink triangle. You never know what's going on with that dude. So follow him around. Don't let him get too far away from you. and pretty soon you will be in an exact 90 degree encounter with the planet. 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90. Bing! 89.9. Are you out of your mind? There you go. Wrong side. What do you mean? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to come into a polar orbit like that. That's totally what I was trying to do. What are you talking about? Not a bad tip. Not a bad tip, Goldie. That is something you can do. That is definitely getting into a polar orbit around the moon and EVAing. You can totally do that. And if you have that science, the science notifier thing, the science notifier will totally notify you when you're over a new biome. That is actually a good idea. Did I know this, DOS? Yes. The same can be done just about with any planet. In fact, when point 9 comes out and we get new biomes on other planets, you will be able to do that with any planet. It's also the right way to set up ScanSat satellites. If you're scanning for maps or Kethane or something like that, that is exactly what you were doing. I went horizontal retro. I did? Because now I'm in a North Polar orbit at almost exactly 90 degrees. What did I do wrong, Komuchi? I wanted to revert that back up to this. I totally wanted to revert that back up to that. What did I miss? Like Duna. What? All of the other reindeer. That's the first thing I thought of. Used to laugh and call him names like Duna. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. We can't sing Christmas carols yet. We should really have a Christmas carol stream, though. That would be fun. Or stupid. You could laugh at it. Will that work with the atmosphere? Yeah, Goldie. No, that'll definitely work. You can definitely get it done. Around Kerbal, it will work with the atmosphere. Did you know that? Let's go ahead and circularize here. And I am just going to come on in here. Periaps, an hour, 50, 40, 30, 20. I'm going to look at this. Look at this orbital slingshot, right? There we go. Watch what happens here. I'm watching my periaps. It's 11 minutes to periaps. It's 10 minutes to periaps. It's 7 minutes to periaps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 3. There's 2. There's 1. 0. Bing. And I am going to burn retrograde right now to circularize. That is what I am going to do, mind you. Oh no, space trash, no! Incorrect. We do not like space tracks. Kerbal Space caroling. We'll go on a grand tour. We'll carol all around all of the different planets. We will carol around the different planets. Please make me hit the moon. I'm not going to hit the moon, am I? That's annoying. No, space junk, I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, it will. It will definitely get that. Dude, Sanchez! Or Sanchez, actually. Your name is not Sanchez, it's Sanchez. What's up, Sanchez? Let me go ahead and put 48 more meters per second of Delta V into this puppy. Please deorbit. Please deorbit. Please, please, please deorbit. 20 meters per second. Come on. Come on. Ah, no. I didn't deorbit. Well, I can totally do this. Cut the engines. Transfer a wee bit of fuel here. Down to that hard. That looks bueno. Let's go ahead and burn another 37 meters per second of Delta V. Please crash. Please crash. Yes. Crash into the moon. Yes. Yes, that looks good. That looks like a definite crashing course. Alright, that looks great. Now I can bring this fuel back into my main craft. In. It cost me 2 units of fuel. I think I can afford that. And I will go ahead, Nubius Maximus. You might as well fix your sleep inclination. Just get an i7 5930. Sith Wizard, I'm going to need a little bit more donations before I can do a whole one. The reason I was going to build another computer was because I have a bunch of spare parts sitting around. I've actually got some spare RAM. I've got a spare processor, which is the big deal. I've got a spare motherboard, and I've got a spare power supply. So basically, I just need to get some RAM, and I need to get a case, and I need to get just various and sundry things like that. That is why I was going to build another PC to do that with. That is why. Then I'd get another monitor as well and have the monitor over here with the streaming information on it. That is definitely what I was going to be doing. Anyways, let me go ahead and decouple this stage. Poof! Don't need this anymore. Just download more RAM. Hardy har har. You're hilarious. Angry pink triangle. Angry pink triangle is normal. Normal is a direction relative to your orbit. If you're in an equatorial orbit, burning angry pink triangle will deflect your orbit to the south. It'll deflect your orbit to the south. That is what angry pink triangle does. Your entire mission goes south when you burn angry pink triangle. That looks bueno. That looks fan-freaking-tastic right there. So it's just... Here, I'll show you right quick. There goes that piece that we don't need anymore. I can actually turn on this. This is a great way to demonstrate it. Straight ahead of me. Straight ahead of me. That is prograde. Straight behind me. That is retrograde. North on the planet's axis. Actually, that's not north because we're in a polar orbit right now. So, to this side of the axis, this is normal. To the other side of the axis, that's anti-normal. To up, basically away from the planet, that's radial out. Into the in, towards the planet, that's radial in. So, if I was in a polar orbit, pink triangle would be deflect my orbit to the north. Sucks. And angry triangle would be deflect my orbit to the south. So if I needed to deflect my orbit and go into like an inclination that's a north-south inclination, I could burn... Sorry about that. I could burn angry pink triangle. That would deflect me to the south. If I burned pink triangle, that would burn me to the north. If I burned radial in, that would deflect me towards the planet. If I burned radial out, that would deflect me away from the planet. And last thing, if I burned retrograde, that would remove energy from my orbit. And if I burned prograde, that would add energy to my orbit. Those are the 6 directions. 3 directions, 2 vectors of each. There's a retro, an anti. Why is it retrograde but anti-normal? Why isn't it retro-normal or anti-grade? In radial in and radial out, why doesn't just like radial and anti-radial? I think it is anti-radial, but we just say radial in and out. Derpolologist, get some sleep. The CPU, wait a second. What? KSP 0.9 was just released, get it here. You rude person, you. Totally rude person trolling my forum, Scooju man. I know I'm hilarious, but thank you for confirming my knowledge. Download more RAM. There you go, Airplane Monk. Did that explain it for you and for your fiance? I hope you were the one with fiance. I'm pretty sure you were. There was Nubius going off. Folks, if you didn't give Nubius a follow, toss all Nubius a follow. He's actually a really good streamer. He just keeps talking, no matter what. And that's a really great attribute for a streamer to have. Just to keep saying what he's thinking. He's playing Kerbal Space for him and he's saying what he's thinking. Gonna turn in Dark Templar. I probably missed you. But, thank you for hanging out, Dark Templar. Girlfriend asked what the angry pink triangle is. There you go, Airplane. Thank you for repeating that. I caught it at the bottom. Headed to bed. Boromarkat. Boromakat. Thanks again. More computer means more DOS. There was... Okay. I think it's a bunch of good nights. How much do I have to donate to get my name to stop being pink? All of it. You could actually just click on your name. There you go, girlfriend. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Woof. Sorry, Airplane. I had 2 fiancés and a set of twins come into my channel tonight. My bad. Hope I didn't get you in any trouble. Eek! I'm gonna have to start a scratch pad over here. Airplane the Monk. Girlfriend, not fiance. Sorry. Had fun playing with Far and yes, that is awesome. He had fun with Far and Delaware Entry. He did it before too. Alright. What view are you looking like? Ah, this is a mod. It's actually called NavHUD. If you scroll down, you can see the NavHUD mod. It is a mod. One of my moderators actually works on this mod. It's like modception. That's not true at all. I guess he did think of it, though. No, he didn't think of it. He just made improvements to it. Anyways, it's a mod. It's called NavHUD. If you scroll down, you can totally get it. It is in the list of mods. If you scroll down the channel just a little bit, it's called NavHUD. Goldie! Yes, you don't have to donate to get that. You should still donate. Yeah, you should totally still donate. Hopefully pretty soon, whenever you donate, you'll get a sweet, sweet, some sort of icon. I don't know what the icon should be, but you'll get some sort of icon. Anyways, let's do this landing here. Coming into the moon. Which way am I coming? Oh, I'm going south. Oh, buddy. We'll save it again. We'll see we're about to hit that, and we will fix it. That is what we are doing. That is what we are doing. So, I'm just going to go ahead and time warp again until I come around the planet here. And right there, it looks like I'm going to crash, die, and burn. Hopefully not in that order. So there, it's going to slow me down. I'm going to get closer. I'm pretty low right now. 3,000 meters, coming in at 2.5. Hot diggity. Why did my craft just flip around? That doesn't make any sense at all. Did I just hit something? Alright, so let's go to the craft view over here. Let's do it live. Whoa, buddy! I have no clue what's going on. Why am I upside down? My spleen. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Craft, chill out a little bit, please. Why am I upside down, and can I fix this? This is actually going to be kind of difficult to do. Let's do it anyways. Alright, which way is up? This way is up. So I'm basically just going to fly around the mountain upside down like this. Wow, I hope none of you just ate. Because this is a little disorienting, honestly. It must be because I'm on the South Pole. Haha, didn't. I'm totally coming around the South Pole of the planet, and because of that, I am upside down. This is the Australia of Kerbal Space Program. What? If you don't donate, he will name a Kerbal after you and strand it in space. What? We summon Adel to the channel. Adel-a-hee-hoo. We summon Adel to the channel. Uh-oh, I don't want to crash and die. I am Marsh Ogre. I am totally landing Australian size. Wait, what? Australian style. What's up, Home Depot? How's it going? You got the weirdest name I've ever seen. There's a precise name in English for landing on the moon. In French, it's called alunissage. Something about the moon. Home Depot, Twitch, and Chirpkin. Thank you for the follows. I'm going to die if I don't burn north. Burn away from the planet. Soon. Not now, but soon. Am I dead yet? No. Am I dead yet? No. Am I dead yet? No. I am going to die over there. This is disorienting. I may very well die. I'm going to F5 right here. Rand W81. Oh, I feel like I'm going to die. That's the mountain that's going to kill me. Right there. That is the mountain that's going to kill me if I don't burn radial out right now. There we go. That is less die-y. I'm still going to die. Hang on. I don't want to die. I would rather undie. Let me undie myself. Oh, buddy. That right there is close. What's it get to? Boom! Down to 80 or so. Not too shabby, actually. Not too shabby. That totally borked my orbit, though. Not crashing into that totally borked my orbit. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to burn some retrograde right now and fix that little issue. Fix the little issue. So let's get rid of some orbital velocity. Right like that. Yes, more like this. Yes, restore your original. There you go. Okie dokie. Alright, that looks good. Landing right on the rim of that crater. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do you remember the people watching you? You're really personal with your viewers, so I think you would remember me, but you might not. Goldie, I remember your name. I absolutely remember your name. I do. Yes. What? Sandbros! No! Don't do it, Sandbros. Don't eat candy from the Home Depot. PSA. Do not eat candy from the Home Depot. My public service announcement for the day, do not eat Home Depot candy. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. Anyways, what is that? What is that thing? Ah, it's almost time to land, y'all. It is almost time to land. Impact time, 48 seconds. 448 on the speed. What do we have in terms of acceleration? I can't see it right now. That's a problem. Acceleration, 13 meters per second. It's probably time to burn pretty quickly, right? It's hard math. 50 seconds? 25 seconds? We've actually got more. Why don't I land right there? Why don't I just land right there? Let's try that. The suicide burn can't be accurate here. I think I'm gonna die. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna die. I might die. Does anybody else think I'm gonna die? They're definitely maybe dying here. I need time. I need time to not die, please. I would rather not die. Oh, maybe I don't. The horizontal suicide burn. This is a problem. I need to deflect my trajectory north. There we go. Yes. 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 I love it. I didn't die. That's amazing. I thought I was gonna die. Well, I'm not dead yet. I'm actually feeling better. That one was for Sand Bros. What's up, Sand Bros? How's it going? No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment. Pull up. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Yes, I should totally land like this. Look. Oh, wrong way, Das. Wrong way. Cliffside suicide burn is what's happening here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Flare, flare, flare. Whoa, flare too much, buddy. That's too much. Stick it. No, 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 no. Stick it, I said. Let's see if I... No! Eek! Oh! Oof. My rover. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Poof. Ow. Ah. Poof. You think I could take it off again? Let's find out. Please. There you go. No, 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 no. You're good. You're good. You're good. Wait. Wait for it. Dorsal side. Okay, good. Okay, good. No. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, man. Did I come grinding to a halt? Having too much fun this evening, y'all. Having way too much fun. Did you like my little rover roll there? It would be better if we were pointing uphill. Let's see if we can't accomplish that. Please, rover, please turn uphill. Nah, 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 you turn uphill. Yes, let there be much turning of uphills. Come on. No, that's a kind of wrecked. The rover is... Come on. Just because I turned it into a rover doesn't mean that it was wrecked. I resemble that remark. Oh, yeah, that's sweet right there. Okay. Okay. All right. Wait. I got this. Hang on. Oof. I should totally just go up the hill. Let's F5 now that we're on our side here. That's not a tire. What are you doing? Are you sure this is the moon landing training? Kuju, man, I'm having too much fun tonight. Oh, no. Don't scrape me, Boro. Don't scrape me along the surface of the moon, bro. Pull up. Pull up. Terrain. No. Oof, what did we lose? Oh, important pieces. Well, congratulations, EM1 Epic. I have erected a teepee on the moon for you. Ah, yes. I'm having too much fun, y'all. I'm having too much fun. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. I am having too much fun. You're doing it wrong. If you're not doing it like this, you're doing it wrong. We didn't lose everything. Wait, what? I'm having too much fun, guys. The TP! Yes, the Mooner TP. Congratulations, you have solar panels, you have an antenna, and you have a completely worthless parachute, which you could pop and play that parachute game in very low gravity. That's what you could do. You could totally play. Anthony Artino, thank you for being patient with me. I will definitely work on the broadhead the next time I do a Spaceplane stream. The next time I do a Spaceplane stream, I will work on the broadhead. If you are here and you remind me, I will definitely do that for you next time. Thank you for reminding me of that. This is a perfect setup for precision landings. Probably not any long dark tonight. Probably not any long dark. Let me see if I missed anything else in chat. That'll buff right out. Sith Wizard, you, sir. Are you sure this is a moon landing training craft? It is. We're just having too much fun with it. What is this? Kerbal Space Academy quotes. Rice Linky, dude. That's awesome. Insane Zedge, what's going on? Sink raid. Don't sink. Don't sink. Pull up. What? I feel happy. Anthony, you only have to ask the question once, man. You only have to ask the question once. I do, in fact, scroll up my chat on occasion. Crashing into it would have borked your orbit as well. I really do love the orbital TP we have set up. Daspa, thanks for the refollow. How to use the seismic detector. Right-click on it. When will that be? I don't know. Whoa! Rescue mission! A Kerbal's life is at stake! Sith Wizard, I'm not sure. I am not sure. The Moon Scraper. I'm not sure I can fund a rescue mission on $2.50. I don't know what to tell you about that. An outline for a satellite? Fuel, an engine, some solar panels, control, and whatever you need the satellite to do. That's all you need on a satellite. Oh my gosh, Sith Wizard, I don't know if I can mount a rescue mission for $250. $250? What sort of rescue mission is that? I wonder. I definitely know that I could mount a rescue mission for 25,000 credits. I do not believe that I could mount a rescue mission for 2,500 credits. So I can't make a joke. I can't do a tie-in there. I can't do a tie-in. I actually don't know what the cheapest Mooner rescue mission is. Kids canceled my follow. It's all good, Duspa. I don't worry about it. It needs to be at least $350. $250. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Mr. Got It. Thanks for the follow. How much for one mission? One mission. $250. Good lord, that's a lot of money. He's the Kickstarter of the rescue mission. If you want cash, you gotta shake your moon makers. What? Note how Airplane Monk specifies that the girlfriend says if you want cash, you gotta shake your moon makers. Alright, the Long Dark Lunar Edition. We actually don't have to, we photosynthesize. That poor dude is going to die? It depends on how many donations we get. Just kidding. Let's do a rescue mission. Let's do a rescue mission. A DB can with a prompt. Fader! Oh. Fader. Fader, yes. I'm not hitting on the bartender. I'm just. 50 cent! 50 cent! Good lord, that's a lot of money. Could I buy a can of soda? In fact, you can buy a can of soda. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do this. Frost Eagle, what's going on? Most of the live support, 250 might be good. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. She did! Alright, I don't have a moon maker. That's against Twitch terms of service, damn you. Like, you know, like a hydroelectric dam. You're so hilarious that I'm going to erect a hydroelectric dam to stop the hilarity from drowning me. Over here. That's what I meant. Let's design a rescue mission. No. We're gonna rescue this dude. On a scale of 1 to rescue this dude, we are gonna rescue this dude. We are gonna rescue this dude. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. Draugr, dude, again. Folks, we have Draugr to thank for this awesome chat overlay. Awesome chat overlay. That is what we're going to do. We're going to thank Draugr for this awesome chat. I guess it's kind of like a style sheet in an underlay, I guess. But dude, Draugr, thank you so much for spending time on that. I am going to add your name down there to the donations with a /chatfix next to it, because I do appreciate the time that you donated. Anybody that donates time fixing stuff like that, I'm going to add it down there on the donation thing, because time is money. Yeah, time is money. Yeah, time is definitely money. And I do appreciate you donating your time and your services and all that sort of stuff. Thank you so much for that. Draugr, shout out for Draugr. Thank you again. Draugr Hype, there you go. Let's do a rescue mission. So, do you want to build a rescue mission? NP. Top Hat Dragum. Oh, Top Hat, that's lame. NP Draugr. Give Draugr some love. Thank you so much again for spending the time. Let us mount a cheap Mooner rescue mission. A Mooner rescue mission on the cheap. Let's see what we can do here. That's pretty cheap. That cost us $480. $480? Good lord, that's a lot of money. How much for a DP can? Could I buy a can of soda? I can. That's $13.30. What else do I need? What else do I need? I need... Ooh, on the cheap. I'm gonna need an engine. Those are important. 300? I think I could do 300 for an engine. That's $16.30. When is the next build? What do you mean, when is the next build? I don't understand. I'm building something right now, Anthony. I'm building something right now. Do you mean when am I going to do the spaceplane build? I want to help you out, man. You don't have to spam this stuff. Remember to put question or DOS, and I will. I will do it. I will get back to you. But tell me what you mean. If you're meaning the thingy, tomorrow's Thursday. I don't really have time for a spaceplane stream tomorrow. We could do a spaceplane stream on Friday. Friday would be a good time for a spaceplane stream. That would be pretty good, I think. Put an open spot on a hitchhiker. Lawn chair, we'll do it. We'll do it. We will totally do it. I think I can do a spaceplane stream on Friday, Anthony. I will work on the broadhead for you on Friday. On Friday. All right, we're up to 1630. How much for a lawn chair? 200. Yeah, sit on the Dr. Pepper can. Do it. Do it. Excellent. I hope that's straight. I don't know. Sorry, spaceplane build. Yeah, Anthony, let's do it on Friday, man. I want to help you out. You've been very patient with me. You don't have to spam it. Remember to put DOS or something if you need me to read it. Otherwise, you're just talking to everybody except me. But we'll do some spaceplanes on Friday, and we'll work on the broadhead, man. Come on back on Friday, and we will work on that for you. I do appreciate you being patient. So that right there is 1830. 1830. The Delta V is real, folks. Look at the Delta V out of atmosphere. 5888. 5888. The Delta V is absolutely real. Cheaty McCheaterson DOS in a launch chair in an atmospheric landing. Oh, Sergeant Charles, or SG Charles, thank you. You did say that earlier, and I didn't read it out loud. I saw it, but I didn't read it out loud. DOS, I discovered the suicide burn distance does not work for any overwater bodies. The distance measurement is from terrain level. Terrain level. Yes, thank you for that. I will make a note of that. I've never tried a suicide burn over water, but the depth of the water, you'd have to know the water depth of the place that you're doing the suicide burn. Thank you for that. I have never actually tested that, and I appreciate the new information coming to the channel. Sergeant Charles, or SG Charles. Suicide Gamer Charles, I don't even know what that stands for. But this is a retextured one. This is a retextured fuel canister. If you want it, you can get it. There it is. Alright, so we've got a command seat. We've got this. We're going to need some electric charge. How much for batteries? $80. $80 for some batteries. That's a lot of money. Hang on. Yes. Yes, excellent. 100% RCS to the moon. Nope, that's too expensive. RCS is expensive stuff. About straw antenna. You need someone to modify the DP can so you extend an antenna. Oh, the can will fizz in a bendy straw. What? It has a built-in antenna that is a straw that comes out? That would be amazing, Darth Andrew. That would be absolutely amazing. How much for some solar panels? 100 each. We got money. We got money for solar panels. Let's just put one solar panel, maybe $21.90. That's actually pretty cheap. This actually fits in with the cannon. This fits in with the cannon. Can I get a can of soda? You can get a can of soda. I can't mount a rescue mission, but I can get a can of soda. How much do we have left? Ooh, $23.90. Those solar panels are adding up, y'all. We really just need one on either side. So let's just go with one on either side. We could probably get by with one battery as well. That'll save us some moolah. So let's cut this down a little bit. It's going to be a dorsal battery, yo. So there's one solar there is one dorsal battery. Like that. Ah, yes. Okay, a solar panel on each side, a dorsal battery, an emergency power reserve. What are we at? 2100. 2100. What? The Newegg warehouse was in flames? I don't even know what you're talking about, but that's awesome. Do I have money left for an SRB? 325. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's not symmetrical. I know, but since they're massless, I'm not worried about it. OMG. OMG. Oh my gosh. We are so close. We are so close to this. There's no decoupler that's that cheap. Is there anything I can take off the craft? A solar panel? What is the cheapo McCheaperson cut decoupler? 300. Too expensive. Too expensive. I can't do that. I can't do that. If I was on my PC, I'd raise the budget of it. Dude, KSP, this is a great challenge. This is a great challenge. Kamuchi brethren, we don't need no stinking parachutes. Trust me. Trust me. What else can I take off, though? Wow, I'm just right there on the border. I've got the control core. I've got the control core. I do need the control core. Just burn it with the engine. This engine is not powerful enough. This engine is not powerful enough to do that. Is there any cheapo McCheaperson decoupler? Let's see what we can find. 300, 400, 550. Incorrect. 900, 450, 600. Incorrect. 700, 600, 700. Wow, those things are more expensive than I thought. No wonder asparagus staging is so darn expensive. Forget the coupler, just engine burn. It won't. It won't burn through this engine. It won't burn this engine. I checked SG Charles. I checked that. What about a control core? I think I need it. I've got to fly out there with no Kerbal on there. Me oh my oh. How much are docking ports? That's the winner. Kuju Man's got the winning combination there. How much are docking ports, says Kuju Man. Oh my gosh, this would be a super epic dock, though. This would be a super epic dock. And I don't know what I have in orbit. What do I have in orbit? Tweak scale. Yeah, I do have tweak scale on this one. A strut to burn? Try to burn through a strut? I don't know if that thing would ever... That's what Doc Brown said about Rhodes, and look how that turned out. Forget the decoupler, just engine burn. Gosh. The docking port cost me 200. Docking port is not massless. Oh, 200. Let's see here. We won't be able to put... See, the problem is we're not going to be able to put... Oh, maybe we can't afford an entire can of soda. Hang on a second. Wait. It's awful quiet in my sky. Why is it so quiet? It's quiet. Too quiet. Chiptunes. Activate. Part 2 of 3, please. There we go. Alright, we're good. Refueling when you get to orbit and save money on the second engine. Let's see how close this is. This is 2635. What if I take... Ah, look at that. I can actually take fuel out of it until it's exactly 2,500. 250! 250! I can buy a can of soda. I can totally buy a can of soda. OMG. Let's try this first. The docking thing, we know the docking thing would work. We do know the docking thing would work. But I think we're going to need to try this first. Connected to the coupler, you just need to action group it. Darth Andrea, I got it. Alright, dude, Jacob Dog, if you hang out with us long enough, you will be good to go, my good friend. Ooh, what if we used SRBs? Are those cheaper? I wonder. Is this the Kerbal Slush Fund? I don't know. Let's see if this is going to work. I want 1.6 on the pad. I'm going to go for 1.6 on the pad here. There you go. 1.63, that's close enough. Let's give this a launch. 250. 250. Yes, 250. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, use your builder robot to dock with it. That makes a lot of sense. We're going to try this first. This may not work. This is not a very strong connection. Normally I would definitely want some struts in here because it's going to make me turn, and this is not a recipe for success. I'm good to go. Probe core has electricity, so is the battery necessary. Whew! Yeah, we're not going to the moon without a dorsal battery, I'll tell you that much. Let's put a flag on it, although we have no flags. Let's try to launch this one. Yeah, it may go behind the planet, and the probe core would... Yeah. Structural integrity on the docking port is bad. We don't need an antenna. Let's try to launch this. This is going to be a problem. But let's launch it anyways. We should have called it, can I buy a can of soda? If this doesn't work, I will just... I don't know if I'm going to have enough Delta V left over. So if this doesn't work, I'll just refuel in orbit. I'll definitely just refuel in orbit. Dude, Trojan Bass! Thanks for the follow. Throttle up, pen lock, SAS engage. 3, 2, 1. This is never going to work. Space. Please don't tilt. Please don't tilt. Please don't tilt. Please don't tilt. If you tilt, we're dead. Please don't tilt. Come on. Please don't tilt. Oh, well, it's working quite nicely, actually. Just Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Because the instant that can gets a little bit tweaked over, I will never fix it. Yeah, the docking port is less expensive than the decouplers. You're right. A Majesty that could pull this to the sun and back for free. Janice, you're right. We could do that as well. That is exactly what's going on. Yeah, it's an emergency backup battery. That is what I was doing. No. No, 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 no. Don't tilt. Don't tilt. Don't you tilt. Plus, we're also going to fall back to Kerbal a little bit. That's a little bit annoying. No! No, 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 no! Alright. So we got that going for us. I wasted a teeny tiny bit. We're at 5,500 delta V and 5,000 meters. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know if we can do this. When I decouple, yeah, Albin, the struts will break off if you separate two crafts. Jim, because we had exactly $2.50 to spend on Sith Wizard's generous donation rescue mission fund. Sith Wizard donated $2.50, and so I tried to build a rocket for $2.50 that we could actually get to the moon and perform the rescue. I bet you a ladder is a lot cheaper than that, by the way. I bet you a ladder is a lot cheaper than that. Yes, Albin, they will break off. A different probe core, but it might be still cheaper. Huh. I don't know, Invader's Plane. That's a good question. That is a good question, Invader. You just realized that there was a Dr. Pepper bottle. Yes, there is a Dr. Pepper can here. We are going to orbit in a Dr. Pepper can. OMGs, y'all. OMGs. We need to be going faster than this. Our thruster weight is raising. I actually need to burn more up. Going to space for $250. Best deal of the day. I definitely know that I could do a Mooner return mission because this will do a Mooner flyby. SSTO. You can launch it without the SRB underneath, and this will definitely do a Mooner flyby. I think the problem is going to be the Stay Putnik is the cheapest. This one only cost $300, so I wasn't too worried about it. Why the low fuel? To spend exactly $250. That's what we were doing with the low fuel. Wow, 4,000 meters per second of Delta V still. It's all good, Jacob Dog. No, man, no worries. That wasn't too terrible. Just try to keep it classy. I like it so that younger people can watch because Kerbal Space Program is really cool, and I'd love younger people to get excited about space and science and that sort of stuff. That's why I say that. Sometimes when it gets really late, we slip a little bit, so don't worry about it. Ugh. I'm making... What? I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Let me go into orbit. I require an orbit. You require more orbital gas. There you go. And I'm fixing my inclination as I go. You see how I'm burning to one side of the line, trying to drag that down? I am definitely fixing my inclinaciones. And I'll get it all the way up to, say, 80. 3,000 meters per second of Delta V left. Ooh, girl. I don't know if this is going to work. Beep. Bingo. Ringo. And 78 by 80, that is probably good enough for government work. 79 by 80, yeah, that's good enough for this rescue mission. It's going to cost me $992, leaving over 2,000 in the tank. Oh, that's not quite enough. That's not quite enough. It's going to need an orbital refuel. It is going to need an orbital refuel. Yes, I totally put Mentos in it. I put Mentos in it. It's a part mod you can download. It's actually a part mod. It would make a great highlight promo. Dude, you're not even kidding. It would make a great highlight just all around, but I don't think we're going to get there for this much. I will F5 in orbit. I will try it with this meters per second, but I just don't think I'm going to be able to get home with this much. Because adding that Kerbal is going to be a significant mass fraction that I add to it. It really does need to be refueled. Oh, but the 6-pack cost a lot more than $250. The 6-pack costs significantly more than $250. So I do believe it's going to need to be refueled in orbit. I shot it a whole load and then opened the cab. Yeah, I shook it. I shook it a lot. Drink, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you. Having 2K in the tank. I don't think that I can get this there and back. It's going to be 860. What is that? 85 by 77. We're not even going to worry about that. Let us consult the Oracle. Hang on. Show hide image. Alright, we're in LKO. To get to the moon is 860. To circularize around the moon, look at that. That's more than 1,000. That's 1,000 plus 640 just to do the landing. No, we need more Delta V than that. We definitely need more than that. I need to reinstall it on this. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Well, that's lame.